What's up, everybody? This is Phil and Brandon from Zade Comics, and we are back with another Magic Cop Monday update. Once again, a lot going on this week in crowdfunding, a lot going on this week here at Zade Comics. And if you guys have not yet, please like and subscribe the video here, because we have a lot of content, a lot of streams that we do every week, and we want to bring you guys that entertainment. So this week, this is kind of our second update back into the swing of things. Going forward with Magic Cop, books are still shipping out on the Lost pages, so if you guys haven't gotten those yet, you could definitely pick those up. But yeah, this week I kind of wanted to talk about some of the new things we could be expecting from Magic Cop 2, and a big one would be like the villains, right? And one I wanted to specifically talk about is kind of a big anticipated new character in the Magic Cop universe we made for this story. His name is the Headless Hitman, and everyone seems to dig him. Of course, being a play off of Sleepy Hollow's The Headless Horseman, he is a kind of 80s version of that. Instead of riding a horse, he rides a cool motorcycle that Brandon designed. Just a lot of fun, and kind of the inception of this character came probably when we were just working out at the gym trying to think of things for the story. And
yeah, it was mostly during Magic Cop, the first one. You were coming up with some characters, we were throwing ideas around, and you thought it would be cool, but it's kind of too much to fit in the first story, and you wanted to do a Headless Hitman story. So we thought, hey, why don't we throw him into Magic Cop 2, and maybe later on there could be standalone stuff for him, but if he's some sort of like antagonist in Magic Cop 2, it might work out well, because we have that established universe.
Yeah, kind of bringing in like the hired assassin trope from 80s movies or media. You see that a lot in like shows like Miami Vice, or different movies like If Looks Could Kill, stuff like that.
It's interesting because the Headless Hitman is one of very few characters that was not created for the Magic Cop video game.
Right, yeah. If you guys weren't around for the first campaign, the original idea for Magic Cop was to be made into a side-scrolling beat-em-up arcade game, in the realm of Bad Dudes or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But yeah, you're totally right. The Headless Hitman is a new concept for the comic that we never had an idea for back, during the first book or designing the game. But yeah, I think it's a totally cool like 80s trope that we're pulling into this book. Kind of inspired by the look of maybe the Terminator from the first Terminator movie with the leather jacket. We gave him a George Michael's dangling earring, which I love, which is hilarious. Going through different iterations of him. Should he? He definitely was not going to have a head, but I kind of loved the imagery of the floating sunglasses and the earring. Pulling the different necklaces, the Ankh necklaces from other inspirations as well, and giving him a cool axe. Going back and watching the kind of the Disney Legend of Sleepy Hollow with Bing Crosby, narration. The imagery in that is so cool when they do get to the Headless Horseman in that story. We really wanted to hit on that, so Eugene, our colorist, did an amazing job coloring his leather jacket with those purples, and mixing that with the inking of your work. Just killed it, and really excited for him in this story and future stories in this world, because I think he adds a lot, and it's a cool subplot to Magic Cop 2, which is a lot of fun. So excited for you guys to see him as well. He's got some really badass moments in there.
Yeah, in fact, the next page that I'm drawing it's a double page spread with a lot of action on it, leading from a really cool Headless Hitman sequence into another really awesome Headless Hitman sequence.
Yeah.
So we're right in the middle of like a subclimax in the story. So that'll be an awesome piece to get the pen down on.
Yeah, just always trying to see what we can mix, from like 80s action and crime with that Halloween type atmosphere, and I think he's a perfect fit. I think fans are gonna really dig him. Another thing I wanted to talk about this week is a big launch happened over the weekend. Yesterday, actually, our buddy Edwin Acevedo launched his first comic, The Ace, which is awesome. I think right now they're over $2,000, still in the first 24 hours. So definitely check that out. And on there, we kind of have a, what would you say? It's like a partnered print, a jam piece for the campaign. If you guys pick up the featured tier, or you can add this print onto any of the tiers, and it's the Hardline jam piece. So, the Hardline, we do our Hardline streams every Monday night with us and our buddies that also make comics. So they have a bunch of characters that they've published or are looking to publish, and we all just came together and did this collaboration poster for us and the guys that we're going to have on our subsequent campaigns. So the first one it's on is going to be the Ace, so check that out. It has a bunch of awesome characters, including Magic Cop. So if you guys are a Magic Cop collector, you're definitely going to want this poster. And the cool thing about this is all the artists did their own characters, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Brandon got to do Magic Cop on there.
Yeah, if you guys are fans of the Hardline, you might have seen this piece going around on the streams, and the Ace showing off the art from his comic. So if you guys were looking forward to that, and not been on the mailing list, it is actually launched now. So if you guys were watching the streams, you saw those characters, now is the time to jump in on that campaign. It did almost 50% in the first few hours or something?
Yeah.
It was screaming along.
It's really cool to see that. It's an awesome book. The concept is basically this young guy sees what he thinks is a shooting star or asteroid, goes and investigates, and it's actually this military spacesuit that he can now fly around. He's got these powers, and the twist is other people are after the suit that he found. So intergalactic bounty hunters are tracking it down, which is pretty cool.
Put the poster for Greatest American Hero here.
Yeah, Greatest American Hero. But check out the Hardline poster. There's if you guys back to Doomfate from Passion for Drawing, his character's on there. Sweens' Oddity is on there. Joe Ball's Death. A bunch of other guys. Vincent from Blood Hunt. So definitely gonna want to check that out, because that's our first big collaborative thing, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to do more things. Maybe get some Lost Pages characters on there and other creations of us from the Hardline. So really cool. Yeah, other than that, we're screaming along on progress, getting colors in for Magic Cop 2 all the time. Brandon's almost 40 pages through the comic already, which is really, really cool. If you guys haven't signed up yet for the mailing list, please do so, because that helps us gauge the audience we're going to have for that. And you guys get a free badass poster with the campaign. So share the link out for other people to sign up for the mailing list. We're going to be launching soon. Once we get some things squared away. I just completed the trailer for it, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for you guys to see that. Other than that, it's going to be another great week here. Stay tuned for the channel, and we'll see you then. Hit that like and ring the bell for notifications. We'll see you guys later. Everybody.
Hey, you like comics, don't you? Well, sign up for Magic Cop 2, launching soon on Indiegogo, and get a free poster when you back.